All right, so I was on the internet, and I realized I'm an old man on the internet.
Oh?
Please go on.
Because I have no idea what the current memes are.
What do you mean you have no idea what the current memes are?
I don't.
The monthly meme?
Well, let me help you. There is a boat trapped in the Suez Canal. That's one.
Oh, yeah, I saw that one. They literally created a traffic jam by Austin Powersing this fucking cargo ship in the canal, bro.
No. I like to think in times like these that what had happened was this is the newest Fast and Furious movie doing a Tokyo drift in the Suez Canal. And Paul Walker is smiling down on us going,
No, Paul Walker would be frowning and going, I'd have done it. I'd have made that.
I would have made it. yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so that's your meme for the week, Jordy.
For the week, Jesus, I was talking about like the last 6 months.
Oh no, because the week before that was Biden falling down the stairs.
Yeah, that was another funny.
How did I miss this?
Yeah, but Biden was like walking.
He had some difficulties climbing the stairs to Air Force One,
and he fell down like 3 times, I think it was.
Could you imagine how embarrassing that is? You're the president, and you're just like, fuck. Because we've all had that moment where like stairs are just difficult for no goddamn reason.
I'm usually drunk at the time.
Who's to say he wasn't?
That is correct.
So wait, you're saying that he got off a plane and did this?
No, he was getting on the plane.
He was climbing up the stairs and was just fumbling.
Guaranteed he was pre-gaming. 100%.
No,
I mean, maybe.
All right, what we watch today, Brendan?
We watched episode 195, a singular episode where everyone comes crashing back down to Earth. Hell yeah! Actually, kind of one of my favorites. Not on my main list, but it's still a joy every time I see it. It's a nice episode.
All right, we have a pretty long summary today, so I'm gonna need you to drink some water.
Okay. For today's summary, I'd like to let our narrator friend Bill Jenkins do the honors.
When you look up, you see the sky. Though some believe it to be only a legend, there is an island floating thousands of feet in the air. If you listen carefully, you can hear the tolling of a bell. It rings today, and it will ring again tomorrow. That bell rings from the heavens, from a land that wandered. It sings of its pride and proclaims to the rest of the world, we are here.
This is so great! Tell me about it! What a way to travel! I love it!
Thanks to our homie Bill Jenkins.
Thank you. That was lovely, Bill. I appreciated it.
You saved our editor, Dylan, all sorts of time having to deal with my nonsense. Well, did you, though? Nah, you probably didn't.
Brendan's been going on about you for a while, Mr. Bill. I haven't heard you once. I'm a sub guy. Nice to meet you, finally.
I've heard him once in our recordings.
You have a lovely voice.
You have a lovely voice. I'm told that you have a good voice.
All right, so let's go over the details of the episodes.
We left. We're done.
We're gone.
And I
this hellscape's over. We're finally back to actual water.
The nightmare is ended. That's definitely.
And we're only entering another nightmare.
I want to say too, since we're here too, when Jordy and I were in the spoiler cast talking about Skypiea, going into it, I remember Jordy asked specifically, like, well, what do you think that these guys are gonna like about some of these upcoming arcs? And I'm like, I'll be honest, I don't think either of them are gonna like Skypiea.
It's a very much a side story,
yes.
At best you can put it.
It does kind of feel that way when you get down to it.
But I really love it because it adds a lot of depth to the universe.
I feel like it only does the add to the depth at the very end, though, because of that Gold Roger bit.
Well, you might be surprised how they pull it in. I'm not going to say that everything that is completely discounted from this arc, but I will say that more so than others, because it is a sky island and it's not regularly recognized by like the vast majority of their universe. Yeah, a lot of it's kind of like, it happened. That was fun. Now we're out. But honestly, that's kind of at its core why I like the arc, because it's just another fun, random-ass adventure, and I love it.
It's one of those things where you go, where have these bums been? And you're like, oh, they went to that place. They went to that. Oh, yeah, they went to the sky once. Jesus, I forgot about that. And then you keep going.
And then you start listing like all of their accomplishments, and then you're like, dude, they went to the sky that one time. That's fucking weird. Moving on.
I'm still bummed that we didn't get to find out who fixed the ship.
Not yet, anyway.
There's actually a thing about that, but if you don't know the lore or the...
Will it ever be revealed?
Sort of. Without giving it away, it's based on a folklore, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So just keep that in your mind.
All right.
Because then when he does bring it back, it's been so long or so short of a time period that you're like, wait a minute. Oh yeah, that.
You mean how like apparently they just got to telling you guys in the anime how Gold Roger got to Skypiea?
Yeah, I don't like Justin for that.
And I don't know why Justin even brought that up. Yeah, so like in the anime, they're going over some details in like random order, and it just so happens that was referenced. Don't even worry about it. It's nonsense.
It was such a small thing, but Justin made it a big deal, and he was like, "I can't believe they're doing." I'm like, Justin, you got to stop. This isn't a spoiler chat.
It didn't sound like this was a big thing to Justin either. He just went, this is ironic or funny how we just went over this and now they're doing it. Like didn't sound like a big thing.
Well, right, but to give context to the listeners, this isn't the first time Justin spoiled something. Like he spoiled something.
Yeah,
he like off recording. He spoiled something incredibly major that probably you guys don't remember. But me and Brandon were like, "Bro, you got to stop." That's not cool.
I think I actually like did not scroll up because you guys said don't scroll up.
Well, he's done it on multiple occasions. The biggest one, he did it in like a PSN chat.
Dingus.
Yeah, we were incredibly angry. I think Brendan went to his house and smacked them. I don't know if that was true. He told me he did.
I literally got in my private jet and went down to him to smack him upside the face. I went all in on it. I was livid.
I feel like there's a special place in hell next to the people who talk during the movie, and it's like right next to them in that seat in hell is people who spoil things about like cinema.
Yeah,
like they're right next to them. Like it's like right like side by side.
All right, so plot points. Gonfall is now the elected god of the kingdom.
Hey, which honestly I kind of thought was a little whack.
It is kind of weird.
That chieftain was basically like, yeah, we've been at war for forever. I totally recognize that we don't need to fight anymore.
I feel like Wiper would have been a better choice for that moment.
I was thinking so also.
Yeah, I agree with Devin. I feel like Wiper would have been a good choice there.
I think I like Wiper as the guy one day, but I think the point of making Gonfall the guy right now is that this is a time of turmoil and we need a guy who can just like know what he's doing for a little bit, and then we can get a new guy in.
I just feel like Wiper would have brought in a new age for them.
It definitely would have summarized kind of a lot of this thematic shit that they've been posting on for the majority of the arc.
I do enjoy the way they went about that. The chief was like, you should become God, and Gonfall thought about it. Like, son of a bitch, I'm in.
But pumpkin still.
This dude was like, dude, I was kind of looking forward to retirement.
Yeah, he was like, I really just
me.
wanted to go back to my pumpkin patch, but if you guys insist.
So the straws are sailing away on the white sea, and I know we talked about it, but I don't remember anyone's guesses. Did we guess how they were going to get down? Did somebody say that they were just going to fucking fall off?
I feel like when we brought up like the cloud end, we probably said it's just a cliff and they'd literally just fall off, but I don't remember exactly.
I honestly don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I do like the way Cloud End looked. Like that looked like Disneyland in the sky.
Dude,
it
right?
Does kind of.
It looked so inviting, so deceptively
For
inviting.
an exit.
And they go down like a little water slide that lasts like, 200 feet. And the next thing you know,
Everyone, grab hold of something! The free fall's about to start!
Free fall?
Peso! Just hang on. One octopus balloon on the way.
How does the octopus get back up?
No, that lives in the blue sea now.
What if it's one of the things that gets brought up by it finds the knockup stream?
oh, that actually makes kind of sense.
Maybe.
I like where your head's at.
Assuming it lives.
Just imagine a giant octopus landing on a random town in the middle of nowhere just because it missed.
Ooh, calamari.
Yeah, how do you guys feel about this squid being in the ship now? Because do you think they're gonna eat it? You think they eat that octopus?
I'm surprised Luffy hasn't suggested it already, but I guess it's because it was.
It lasted this long, to be honest.
I guess it's because they had such a fun time. It provided them with something other than just like, hey, this can be food.
Nutrition.
Yeah. They're also a little busy with other things at the moment now. They got a few other things on their plate besides Octopus. So
All right, since we're here, they landed somewhere. Any predictions?
I kind of have an idea.
Oh?
Yeah, it's a prison, isn't it?
Hey, by the way!
anybody know just where the heck we are?
Because I have seen one photo in my accidental Googling.
Yes.
And so I'm assuming that this is a prison arc, and we're going to get some familiar faces.
So is that where you think the next arc's going to be? Because that was going to be one of my later questions, is where do you think the arc's going to be?
I think it's a prison arc.
I will tell you that this is actually the next arc. They're just jumping right into it.
Yep.
I like it. Honestly,
No nonsense.
I like that.
Falling right into it.
We got done with the Skypiea arc. No, we're not doing any fucking random episodes in between. We're
Rainbow
just going
Mist.
right in, baby.
What's it called? How do you guys feel about the cricket scene where he was just like, all right, boys, we're done with our mission. It's time to say farewell.
Man, these two don't fucking care. I know Devin doesn't. I fucking love it.
I mean, it is a nice little thing. It gives you hope that you'll see him again, which I'll look forward to. I don't mind seeing Cricket again.
What does Cricket do from now on?
He follows the next stream. That's what he says.
I'm surprised they didn't try to go up the knockup stream themselves after that point.
No, that's very. They already know that that's extremely dangerous.
What if Monkey kicked Monkey up the stream?
Right. What if only monkeys can climb the knockup stream?
You've ever seen a monkey ladder? What if they do that?
They got a lot of monkeys there. To be fair, like those little monkey toys that you had when you were 5 years old that like linked arms with each other.
They just do that all the way up and then bring each
little
other
red
up.
ones. Monkeys in a barrel.
No, the monkey arm latching that just go all in on
For 10,000 meters.
I think they've already made that joke too with the sea monkeys. I think they did that in the episodes they were introduced in.
Oh yeah, they did with the diving bell and shit.
I think they did that joke. So
I
that
guess.
could work.
Yeah.
So the next project, recruit more monkeys.
We need more monkeys.
We must go back to Monkey.
Monkey Island.
Monkey Island. And their king's name, Kong.
Godzilla's this giant monster. He shoots fire out of his breath. Monkey.
Monkey. I want to see Godzilla face off against Donkey Kong.
All right, let's have a little side monkey versus Godzilla. What do we think about that movie?
Dude, if it's not the Kong, then I don't even know, man. There's no justice.
I can't wait.
I want to see the Kong.
I'm going Godzilla here.
I'm going Godzilla. I guess we'll find out in 3 days.
We will.
Shit, no, now they know when we recorded this.
Movie night, baby.
I did want to mention one more thing about the arc that, this episode, which is the return of the South Bird that they brought back. Just when I saw it happening, I was like, wait, what? What's going on? And then when it started talking, I was like, oh my God, they're coming full circle with this. Why?
Because they can't leave that poor guy up there. All of his ancestors are fucking enormous.
Can we take a moment to realize that this South Bird is kind of silly because it's a bird. It flies.
Yeah, it's very silly.
It was angry at being left in the sky, but it's a flying bird.
It could have gone down at any time.
Well, you see, its radar is kind of like screwed up there, all the way in the sky. It needs to be a lot closer to sea level.
It's like a pose. It's like a long pose.
And it needs to get closer to one of its recharging stations, otherwise it doesn't think that it can
You
get
think it's
through
like
the entire trip.
like a freshwater and saltwater fish. Like this is fresh air, and then it needs to get to the salty air.
This is sky
I
air.
just got Brendan's bit.
Brendan's been birds aren't reeling for the last minute or two.
It took me a solid minute, but I'm here now.
It didn't have locations on.
Exactly. Location data is not working up there. The 5G doesn't reach all the way up into the sky, so it doesn't know where it is.
What's next?
What is next?
Hold on. We're just going to gloss over the most important part of this episode.
Oh, the Panda Man! I didn't think you were going to remember!
Baby. We got a panda.
Where the fuck was he at?
This was like one of the more obvious ones. He was right in the crowd. So when they were talking about making Gonfall the guy again,
they snuck him in there.
It wasn't much of a sneak. He was front and center, bro. They were panning the crowd.
Did I miss that?
They were panning the crowd, and there he was with his heart nipples and everything.
I must have just not paid attention to it.
6 minutes and 10 seconds into the episode.
My favorite part was that he was in the same pose that Luffy had back in that episode when Robin first joined. and Luffy's like, hey, Usopp. Chopper. He was in the same fucking pose, just didn't have the chopper horns or whatever.
Yeah, he's very goofily standing. It's full Panda Man. Like, it's not a normal dude with a panda head with Panda Man's
just
head.
fucking
It's
Panda
full
Man.
panda. He's not buff or anything, but he, like Brendan said, he's in like a goofy, like Luffy string bean type pose. But
I was surprised that they actually did it in this arc because they've been pretty consistent with the crowds.
they're catching you sleeping is what they were doing, but not me. Not me.
I mean, I was
baby.
very
Not me,
groggy when
baby.
I watched the episode, so yeah, they did catch me when I was half asleep.
I've been waiting for this.
I was going to save it till the very end because I didn't think anyone was going to see it but
It's
me.
been like 40 episodes since the beginning of this arc.
You think they have an art director planning where the Panda Men are gonna be?
No, I think what they do is, how long's it been? Oh shit, it's been 40. All right, put them in.
They don't have a Kevin Feige for Panda Men.
No, we do not have a like 10-year plan for Panda Man in these episodes. Somebody goes, when's the last time we did it?
I will say, Panda Man does exist in the manga as well, so some of these might be just like, that might have been like in the manga, and they were just like, well, we gotta have it, it's canon.
All right, next week we're gonna be doing the next movie, The Cursed Holy Sword. You want to guess what this one's about?
It's going to be about a giant rubber duck, and the duck is called Sword, and it's cursed because he's holy.
Do you not think that Holy the dog is coming down to Earth?
This is Holy Sword.
Let them fight.
This is why Holy always listens to everybody, because he's been separated from his blade.
That's his curse. His curse is that he has to listen to everybody, no matter who it is. And obviously, one of the ways of fighting that he was taught would include swordsmanship, I'm sure. So
Absolutely.
we should probably just skip the movie now. I don't think we need to watch anymore.
I think we already know what it is.
We've summarized the whole thing. We can just move on to the rest of the canon here.
Right. So there's that, and then after that, we're just gonna start the next arc.
Yeah.
Is the movie at least going to transition into it a little bit?
Where have you been
no.
the last 6 movies?
Yeah, who are you?
I could dream.
Yeah, who are you?
Yeah, the movie's gonna be it's gonna be its own thing, complete one-off.
You remember where we just dropped into, right?
Details.
Details.
All right. We got good quotes out here.
The first one is from Wiper. We swear that we will not let the fire of Shandora go out ever again. But it just reminded me so much about the Will of Fire from Naruto. I was like, I like this. And then the second one is from the Southbird. Don't forget about me.
Don't you forget about me.
No.
That's all I got.
I had some like nice quotes from like the end of the arc, but since our boy Mr. Jenkins already satisfied our summary with his quote, I'll just say my only other main quote was good old fucking what's her name going, everyone brace onto something, the free fall's about to start. Right before all the eyes pop out of their heads.
The fucking Going Mary's face even changed
I know.
when everyone realized when the boat actually reacts to gravity. Or maybe that's what the fable is. Maybe the boats are actually people and it
It's
fixed
the spirit.
itself.
The boat has a spirit inside of it.
Spooky.
Spooky.
Anybody else?
I've got two. They're in the beginning of the episode when they're running through the forest to get back to the Mary. Sanji's concerning himself with the well-being of the lovely women in their group, and he runs face first into a tree branch, and like he just slams his face. And like Robin's the only one back there with him, and she like looks back, and there's a solid nearly 10 seconds of silence as she just stares at him. And then she finally goes, Are you all right? And Sanji just pops up like nothing happened. Goes, of course I am. Just keeps running. And he's still got the stupid hard eyes. This is so dumb. My second quote is from Isa, actually. She's sitting there getting her hair cut with Lockie. And she goes, hey, Lucky, did you know Luffy's body stretches? He'd be like, gum pistol. And he'd be like, I don't know strong warriors like him, but I want to be like him doing the gum pistol. And she's just like, she's just infatuated with the fact that Luffy could just do all of these crazy things.
Fucking 800 episodes from now, Isa returns as like a fully grown woman with fucking gum fruit or something.
I was just going to say, little do you know that this is actually talking about foreshadowing where Luffy dies and then she takes the fruit.
You see, what happens is she goes out and she's going to fight, what's his face? The hyena guy. What's his name?
Bellamy.
Oh, Bellamy.
Yeah, she's going to go find Bellamy and murder him and eat the fruit.
Wait, is that how it works?
Like she's going to get the spring?
She's going to kill him and then get the power some way because that's the closest thing to gum she can get.
This goes back to a conversation we had a while ago where if you can... Didn't we have this conversation where if you consume a devil fruit...
with a devil fruit?
Yeah.
All right. We're all good with quotes?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, let's start the second half here before we do the grab back.
You want to do the golden ham?
Oh yeah.
Do we need a ham for these episodes?
I was actually going to ask the same thing. Like, I mean, is this a ham-worthy thing?
Did we do it last time when we did the special? I don't remember if we did that.
We actually did a platinum, but too early for that right now. Golden ham. Who do we actually think did something? Because I'm about to shout a name out real quick.
The octopus.
Tell me if this person gets it or not.
I would give it to Usopp before the octopus.
Yeah, Usopp.
Yeah, actually, now I think about it,
Usopp saved the day. All right, so I'm gonna tell you just to keep mental note. He traded the rubber band of doom for a bunch of dials.
Wait, no, I thought he had like a stash of rubber bands.
Yeah, he had a stash of a whole bunch of rubber band of dooms, dude.
Yeah, he has a whole armory's worth of
the rubber band of doom has not been lost.
I will break something right now. I don't think he ever does a rubber band of doom again.
Really? You would be wrong. I specifically know he doesn't. You would be fucking wrong.
No, I based that off a comment. I was on a forums and some guy was like, how come he doesn't do the rubber band of doom anymore? I was like, because he traded them for dials. Remember? He was like, oh yeah.
You just ruined that guy. Or gave him closure. Who knows?
But yeah, I can totally see that. Usopp saved the goddamn day.
Usopp saved the day, and he's out here gonna give everybody upgrades because you heard what he said. He's gonna put what's it called, flame dials inside Zoro's swords.
No, he's gonna put scented dials and make them smell like melons.
Because that would be such an upgrade.
The only other thing he worth noting was that he said he was gonna work the Klimatakt over a bit more with them.
Yeah, he'll probably throw like some breath dials in the Klimatakt. He might throw like a flame dial in Sanji's shoes because why not?
Joke's on us. He's going to put a reject dial in there.
Oh, God. It's fine. There's no penalty to reject dials anyway.
You think Usopp's going to make an entire suit out of dials?
Dude.
Is that how we get our mecha suit?
That would be bad the fuck ass.
Oh, yeah. He's going to put those breath dials in his hands and feet and it's just going to be Iron Man.
Just imagine that guy from Sanji's arc Pearl, but just Usopp with a bunch of dials.
Stop.
Now I just have this scene of like Usopp with like the Iron Man guitar solo from Black Sabbath just playing now.
You hear that sweet guitar riff from Drum Island when Zoro beat the shit out of those dudes again. Does it.
More than giving Usopp a chance to shine to use his newly acquired dials, this feels like somebody was like, all right, we're leaving Sky Island. We have to use the Tarzan thing one more time.
This is the last chance we get.
And so they did it.
What are you doing?
Don't be crazy, Usopp! Usopp! Hey, look, it worked!
It was really nice. So what's his face? Usopp gets it.
Usopp gets it.
So are you guys surprised that he didn't become elected god because Brendan's been teasing that the whole time?
No, not at all. The thought never crossed my mind.
Oh, but he'll get there.
Not
Don't
even
you worry. He will get there. We haven't even gotten to his redemption arc yet.
Didn't he already have his redemption arc?
Oh, little do you know.
You don't even know.
Little do you know.
He gets back to Sky Island one day and they go, oh, God, Usopp's come back.
Mm-hmm. All right, so a few little things here. You guys have any like highlights of the arc before we move on?
Eneru's face.
Yeah, big Eneru face.
Big Eneru mood, dude. Huge Eneru mood.
I'm really partial to the whole the knock-up stream.
Yeah, the knock-up stream was fantastic. Everything that led into like a legend of being like a sky civilization is just absolute fire to me, and I'll never stop caring about it. That alone keeps me interested in this whole arc from start to finish. Just like watching a writer creator come up with all this stuff is pretty entertaining for me personally.
Yeah, it's the big moments like that I really enjoy it, because you're just like, they went up that reverse mountain and then they're doing the knock-up stream. I'm like, what's next?
Maybe they go to the moon.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, it reminded me. You guys heard the thing about the moon thing, right? They told you about that.
Oh yeah, apparently Jordy says that I didn't summarize it well enough. So yeah, Jordy, take it away.
I was annoyed because I was like, they asked me earlier. They were like, "Do we talk about the moon thing?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." It's not like an anime thing. It's more of a backstory for the manga. They didn't tell you who the space people were.
Oh, they're relevant people.
No, they're toys.
They're toys.
They're toys.
What? Is it like fucking Woody and Buzz
It's
up
Toy
there or
Story on the
something?
moon.
They're sort of. So I forget the act because it's been a while since I read it. But there's like 3 main or something. It's like one specific toy, and his friends are like dead on the ground, and he gets revived because Eneru decides to zap him a little.
Oh right, yeah.
And then he's like, "Can you also revive my friends?" And he's like, "Sure." And then he like, because he's electric, and they're based on electric, like they run on electricity.
Yes, I do remember that.
So he revives them, and then they're like, "But then we got defeated by the space pirates." And then the space pirates, I think those are actually like sort of regular people, but they're like cyborg, sort of. I don't remember. I might be getting some of these wrong, but the general stance is there. And eventually he defeats them because, you know, he's the Logia type. You can't hurt him. And the best part about this is that he finds a civilization up in the sky.
What?
I mean, up in the moon, that is actually the origins of Skypiea.
Huh? Why?
I'm just gonna Alt F4 my brain.
No, this is actually interesting. Like like it's hilarious because you think oh, the space people or whatever. So the wing people, their origin is up in the moon.
The wing people are the Shandorians. They had the wings. So you're saying the Shandorians are from the moon?
All those people with the wings, their origins are on the moon.
But the Shandorians had the wings. The Skypeans didn't originally have the wings.
And they're in the exact same vertical location, aren't they?
I mean, yes.
That's not how the moon works.
No, he's saying Skypiea and the Shandorians were in the same, just upwards locate. They're on the same vertical location.
So you can imagine they had a ship that sort of, half of them crashed down on Earth and the other one were up in the sky.
Okay.
So yeah, there's that. And then Eneru finds a civilization and he turns it on because it's all like gear based.
Yeah.
And it's really cool. It's a really cool image because I think the last image is him in the city and he's like, I guess I rule here now. I'm king.
Damn right, it's king.
We don't describe it well because we don't have it in our faces, but it's really nice because they have images of him like looking at the walls and reading the scriptures and all that shit. And he's like, so this is where I came.
Yeah, no, I did remember there was like a big vibe during the cover story where he wasn't being like a complete asshole. He was like genuinely interested in the fact that there was a civilization on the moon at the time. He wasn't just being like, what the fuck are you doing in my new home?
It's really nice. It's a sort of like a non-issue for the anime.
Yeah, we'll never talk about it. Well, not never, but
sure.
There you go. So do you feel better now that you have a little bit more context?
You cannot expect anything from this man, Oda.
There are no rules. There are no rules.
There's never been rules.
I'm just mentally broken right now.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, moving on.
This is why I was afraid of this
What
arc.
were we talking about before this?
Favorite moments in Skypiea.
Fucking that Robin app still fucking slap.
I was gonna say, as like not specifically a moment, but Robin throughout the entirety of the arc so far has just been really awesome because this is her first like foray into like big grand nonsense adventures with the gang, and it's nice to see how well she kind of just slots naturally into the entire crew here. Not only by like being totally down for gags and dumb shit, but also by providing actual substance in terms of, knowledge about the world and obviously the poneglyphs, which are her whole end game.
I mean, I have to agree with Christian with the whole Robin thing. And then obviously I already said the Eneru face.
All right, let's move on a little bit here. We're gonna rank the villains. This might be quick, but we haven't did that in the Alabasta thing, so we're gonna do that real quick. We already know who's gonna be at top. All right, we don't have to.
The top hasn't changed. let's not get ourselves. Croco Boy's still at top.
Yeah, that's an easy top.
Damn, I was gonna put Django up there.
no, Django's number 3.
He's a solid.
He's reformed. He's not a villain anymore.
It's true. So who goes number 2?
Buggy D Clown.
We're talking main villains here too. Like none of these I
still put
people.
Arlong there, mainly because I would put Eneru in his place because he's kind of like the same as Arlong, just like better. But I like Arlong's design and a little bit more of his drive than I do Eneru. Eneru's just an asshole because he has power. At least Arlong's kind of like, he's built. Does that make sense?
He also has a history we don't know.
Right, and that also kind of sways me a little extra because I know things that...
Because he talks about how the humans did him dirty.
Exactly. He's always very vague about it. But I would say that I like Arlong as a villain more because I recognize that he was more of a creation, whereas Eneru was just a dick because he found power and was like, well, you know what I can do with this power? Be a dick.
Yeah, there wasn't really a whole lot of depth to that character versus Arlong. Arlong had depth to it. Even if there wasn't really much explanation to it, there was depth to it.
Yes.
Because he could swim underwater.
I would put Eneru above Krieg, and then from Krieg go down to Wapple or whoever, because I think those are all the villains, right?
Wapple's the bottom of the barrel. We've already established that.
The very bottom. You're forgetting about the boy, what's his face? Claw Man?
Oh, yeah.
Kuro.
I actually do like Kuro, though. Kuro's not bad. He's definitely above Krieg. Probably below Eneru. Definitely below Eneru, though.
Are we putting Buggy on this list?
Yeah, Buggy's captain. He should be in here.
Right? I feel like Buggy deserves to be here.
Buggy's absolutely above Krieg, because at least I like Buggy. Even if he's not a very good villain all the time, I like Buggy.
So the order so far we have is Crocodile, Arlong, Eneru, Buggy, Krieg, Kuro, and then Wapple.
And then Wapple.
I actually like Kuro over Krieg.
Yeah, no. It would definitely be Buggy, Kuro, Krieg.
Damn, I didn't expect Eneru to get so high up in the list.
I think he's only really up there for the sole sake of because of the raw power behind him, not so much as the character in design and in personality.
Right. He's just a really cool design with a really cool power that honestly carries a lot of his like gusto, I suppose.
I like the story around Eneru more because he seems like a movie villain. He seems like a villain you'd find in a movie. There's no real like origins to why he's so angry.
But he's nerfed because he doesn't have that much depth to his character besides his power.
I think most of my reasoning and probably most of ours is that we've just, by the nature of having spent so much time with Eneru and just being around, like I can appreciate earlier in the arc before you realize that his power ultimately isn't going to kill anybody. Like there's a lot of menace there. Like Eneru is a menacing, very daunting character to think about going up against. And I mean, it's easy to forget that when you get to the last episodes we watched, where it turns out he literally didn't harm anybody in any way permanently. So, but like in the episodes, you definitely you feel that more than a lot of other villains, where like you have someone like Buggy or who is literally a clown, or Don Krieg, who's just this like he's just this angry asshole who just like is like, I don't give a shit about anybody or anything. I want to be the ruler of the Blue Sea.
I feel like Krieg's personality was even more in depth than.
No, I wouldn't go that far. Eneru still has a little bit of nuance to him, at least. Don Krieg is like, fuck everybody. I don't just giving middle fingers to like anybody he can.
Looking back a little, how wild is it that Krieg thought he could take over the Blue Sea?
Dude, what an absolute goon, man.
I mean, he went like 2 minutes into the Grand Line and came cowering out with his tail between his legs and still thought he could do it.
Fucking Buggy's made it further in the Grand Line than he has.
Buggy knows all the cheat codes.
He might be the most seasoned Grand Line veteran we've met yet.
You'd be surprised.
Little do you know. We will get there eventually.
Eventually.
Is that all the villain? I mean, do we want to talk about like?
There's the one more with the slippery fruit or whatever.
Oh, her? Albita?
Oh, right, Alvita.
I feel like she's part of Buggy's crew now. Like she's just a non-character.
Yeah, I think we just roll her into like Buggy's crew type scenario here.
There's also Axe Hand. We forgot about Axe Hand.
Oh, I guess Axe Hand is worth mentioning.
I would say that Axe Hand is a uniquely who the fuck cares sort of character. Like he was absolute nonsense. At least these other guys like had a presence for a small amount of time.
What a wasted character design too. We're gonna axe for a hand. Just throw that character away.
His design is awesome.
Facts, dude. Axe Hand's sweet.
We need more of those characters.
And like wasted unique backstory too. Because he's the guy who turns in fucking
Kuro.
He's the one who
Kuro.
He's the one who turns in the fake Kuro in Kuro's backstory, and it's like that's a cool detail, but nobody's going to remember that unless you go, "Oh right, Axane Morgan was a person. Oh, we did that thing."
That's why he's captain, son of a bitch.
Nobody here would have even known if Simi didn't tell us.
Right? Yeah, if Simi didn't tell us, we wouldn't have fucking known.
And now his only relevance is in Kobe and Helmeppo's arcs.
Facts, which we do love our boy Kobe.
Might see him soon.
Next time we see him, he's just like 8 foot tall and jacked.
We are clearly hanging out with a bunch of Marines in some undisclosed location. Maybe he's there.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is how we roll them back in at some point.
Like Kobe's got to help him escape.
I wouldn't be surprised if this is truly a prison arc anyway.
Man, I can't wait till you guys see the real God.
Is Usopp making on the villain list?
No.
Well, you just said the real God.
Maybe.
Uh-oh.
All right, where are we at? What's next?
The final thing, we're going to introduce a new grab bag.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were doing recommendation.
Well, we can do that after.
What is the new grab bag, Jordy?
I have no name for it. I am calling it Mizzle Drizzle.
Mizzle
Drizzle.
Are we going to pretend we're Snoop Dogg?
No. They both of those words mean rain.
Oh.
Okay.
I get it now.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
All right.
I went through so many names. I had like Rain Dance, some Spanish names.
I like that way more than
I think Rain
Drizzle.
Dance makes a lot more sense.
You like Rain Dance?
A Rain Dance sounds infinitely better than Mizzle
Drizzle. Yeah, no, definitely.
Okay, so Rain Dance, I guess it's called now, is just questions that superfan Rain out here giving us.
Rain Sama.
We've received probably upwards of 400 questions from one person.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, they're still coming.
We're gonna have a grab bag within a grab bag. So we're gonna roll the dice on one of these questions every time we get this segment.
Okay.
And the one we got this week is there an anime you feel doesn't live up to its hype?
Ooh, well, I feel like I have a good answer to this. I'll be honest. I don't keep up with a bunch of the newer anime like I used to. I really haven't kept up with anything hot since like, I don't know, 2018 or something like that. I pretty much just rewatch One Piece all the time, and then I think I watch the latest episodes of My Hero when they come out.
But, loser.
I am an animal. And but back in the day, I always got a bunch of recommendations from, I feel like anime watchers in general, they have like categories of anime they like to watch. You got the ones that love shonens, you got the ones that love the Gundam stuff, you got ones that love the slice of life stuff, you got ones that love all the music-y stuff or whatever. Well, I have several friends who are like the Gundam anime people, you know what I mean? Like they love like the mecha stuff. And one that always stuck out was everyone always recommended Eureka 7. And oh my god, dude, I still to this day, it was the biggest waste of time.
No, I don't know about that.
I don't
know about that guy.
I mean that. I'm glad that I could open this wound again. No. This is a platform I want to use this on. All right, go ahead.
No, I'll let you talk. Hear me out. It did have the music.
Yeah, it did have the music.
So it wasn't a complete waste. It was just like 80%.
I would just listen to the OPs. Fuck this nonsense. This is garbage. The OPs and the EDs, mwah, they were fire. They were amazing.
The story is very, very convoluted.
I don't know, man. I felt like it tried to have like an overarching plot with the way that like, oh, well, what is her background? Like, what is her mystery? And then like she eventually got like sick, and then they hated each other. Then for whatever reason, he was adopted by some other fuckers for like 20 episodes. But then that whole plot line just completely got turned off. Then they went on to like the next season, and I don't know, man. And somehow there's like a prequel series to the whole thing. I never saw it. Eureka 7 has the absolute mantle of being my least favorite anime that I've ever had the disprivilege of watching, while also having like everyone tell me, oh dude, it's so good. I didn't get it. I still don't understand it to this day. Maybe if I rewatched it I would get it, but I distinctly remember absolutely hating Eureka 7. I watched 50 to 60 episodes of that nonsense, and I came out thinking to myself, why did I do this?
I actually have like two. Oh, I don't know. I'm going to leave the second one out, but there's one that I know it's going to be pretty controversial in the community. I did not care for what's it called? Fuck, I forgot the name of it. I just had it in my head. It's a movie.
It's one of the movie ones?
Oh, don't tell me it's your name.
What? No.
Oh, okay.
It's his name.
Our name.
Fuck,
Summer Wars.
What's it about?
There's the motorcycle in it. It's like Akira.
Akira. Yeah, Akira.
I appreciate everything Akira like did for the sense of like how it inspired a lot of like shows that I love, such as like Neon Genesis Evangelion. But I would never go back and watch it. I could not recommend it to people to watch it personally.
Akira's a weird one because like on one hand, the story does have a lot of like really interesting like political and spiritual sort of significance, and also fantastic animation, but then at the end of the day like you watch it in its entirety and you're just kind of like, huh? It
was a solid meh. And like for me it's like that's why it's like hard for me to make this like choice for like which one was like fits this category, because if in anime I follow the rule of 3, if you get 3 episodes out of me, if it's good I'll watch it, if it's not I'll stop. And it's like, for me, it's like if a show becomes disinteresting or like just doesn't live up to its hype and I just don't enjoy it, I just stop watching it.
Right.
So this is the only one where I could really say like besides there's one other show, but I don't know if I should say it, that follows it. But this one really hits to home because I watched the whole thing and I was just like, meh.
Akira's the what's that movie called? Citizen Kane of the anime world.
It's a really split a room, yeah.
At this point, it's more about the technical side than it is about the actual story within the movie or show.
Honestly, I care more about that sweet shot of him doing the fucking cha-cha slide on the motorcycle than I care about anything else.
And like the cold opens, just like the scenery of that movie.
Right.
Yeah, and for me, it's like I'm such a I care so much about story in like all like mediums like this. So like for me, it's like the biggest offender.
I feel like Akira has an opportunity to adapt and be a more interesting experience overall. Because I think they're going to do a live action or a new anime remake of it soon or something like that.
Is that true?
I actually think that they're making a live action movie of it or something too.
The movie was such a expensive piece to make. Like
yeah.
I looked into it a while back, a long time ago. I forgot most of the details, but I believe it was like the most expensive thing ever made for movie-wise. I don't remember exactly what it was.
It was probably the most expensive animated movie for sure.
It was just so much work went into that, and you can see it. Like you can just put it on mute and just watch every frame.
Yeah, it definitely shows.
Isn't it one of the only few things that made in that era that's actually in 60 frames too?
I don't remember. There's a lot of there's a lot of like small little technical things that it did.
I think I actually remember reading that it's like one of the first animated movies that was actually made in 60 frames.
Which they're savages. They're savages for that.
Which is they're savages because that means that they literally made 60 independent panels in the span of 1 second for the whole fucking movie.
Well, there's ways around it. You can like double up a single frame at certain times, but still, it's twice the work.
Exactly. But that might be a bad fact because I'm not an Akira.
I can't imagine that. Like you're like, all right, I got to run 10 miles.
What if you did it twice?
You're like, all right, I'm going to do a 10-mile run, and then somebody like taps you on the shoulder and goes, "Hey, but what if we doubled that?"
Hey, we've got a little bit more budget. What if you did that again?
So yeah, I get where you're coming from.
How about you, Christian?
I'm glad Devin brought it up because I cannot stand Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Man,
that show sucks. That show sucks.
Man.
That show is good for about maybe 10 of its episodes. The first
That's
10,
true.
mind you.
That's true.
And then it gets You want to talk about wild? That show gets bonkers after that.
The reason why that show gets bonkers is because it starts dealing with like
Psychological factors.
Just go watch an actual like seinen. Go watch like Psychopaths or something, bro. Like I don't need that
I
here.
don't like Psychopaths. I was like another one.
But Christian, Psychopaths had to come from something. The people who made Psychopaths were either part or inspired by the people who made
That's
Evangelion.
fine. They did it better. They took Evangelion and the ideas of making a psychological anime and they made it better.
Well, right, but that's the process. It's like one has to come before the other.
That's fine. The other is trash.
Yeah, but now that
shit.
now that you get to choose, you get to go your own way. So I'm not going to argue with this.
This is what Devin's talking about. Devin's talking about how he hates Akira, but everything that came after it is great. I hate Neon Genesis Evangelion because the story is like just all over the goddamn place. Don't even like. I don't even want to hear that the movie fixes everything.
I was going to tell you that.
I agree with your opinion, even though it's wrong.
Right, and I think you're an animal for Akira. I sat there and said nothing. I think Akira is great. I understand that it has its problems, but I think Akira is great.
I'm not saying Neon Genesis doesn't have problems. It does. Don't get me wrong. It has a lot of problems. There's a lot of timeline problems in that
second
show.
to last movie's going to be in theaters this summer.
Don't care.
I'm hyped.
I'm happy that you're happy.
I'm with Christian here. The movies, the action movies are kind of meh.
Hey, man, they're not even done with them yet.
I get that, but we were already done with the story. End of Evangelion ended that whole thing. We didn't need more.
But the movies are an alternate timeline because the story of Evangelion is about repetition. Because what it is that, no, I'm dead serious. The movies are a sequel to the TV show.
Me to the moon. Let me sing among the stars.
Actually, didn't Neon Genesis start the waifu wars?
Sort of.
Probably not.
It was. I think it mainstreamed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might have done that.
It definitely like took that concept and fucking ran with it to like a fucking home base. But
That was around the time where they started actually making money off anime, like in boatloads.
right. Fucking weebs. All right, Jordy, your turn.
You know, all that time I was thinking about one. Because I was gonna joke and I'd be like Konosuba because it's too funny.
You're a goon. Come on, answer honestly. You can't throw something down that you actually like.
I love it.
Inject it into my veins.
I was like fighting over like hype and hate because there's some that I actually just do not enjoy, and then there's some where I'm like,
I feel like this should be an easy answer for you. Not that I know what the answer is, but you out of all of us have like the most critical thoughts on what is considered mainstream
Or good anime in general.
All right, I guess I'll go to a default. Let's go to Shield Hero.
I agree.
Yeah, I haven't actually seen Shield Hero, but I do know it splits the room after like the first 10 episodes.
Shield Hero is a product of isekai genre that we long since then. Konosuba is part of that too. It's like we're over it. I don't know why they're still going.
Because they fucking sell, dude. People love that shit for whatever reason.
It's escapism. The reason why people like isekais is because of escapism.
Yeah.
It's the literal embodiment of escaping from reality to a new one. That's, one where you get to be more powerful, and two, like you get to live the life that you always wanted.
Yeah, at this point, it's just a genre, and we just got to accept that, I guess.
It's fine because it's all led up to the glory that is Mushoku Tensei coming out.
Didn't that one actually start the isekai genre technically, manga-wise?
Allegedly, it is the granddaddy of isekai, yes.
I need to watch it. All right, so Shield Hero is based on a dude who gets sort of ousted and framed as a sex offender of sorts.
Ooh, I didn't know that was how he got there. Yikes.
Which is a really good concept, right? He's get framed.
Yeah, the whole concept is, it's literally just he gets teleported to the world out of his will because he read a book in a library. So don't read, kids. Then
don't read.
Immediately afterwards, he's treated like shit constantly, but he doesn't realize it. And then he gets essentially exiled. Mind you, he's a shield hero, so he can't actually.
Wait, so all of that happens in the other world? That's not even in the human world? Oh my god!
The only thing that happens in the human world is he's like, I'm gonna read a book at the library, and then summoned into this universe.
The way isekai starts are always funny because it's like this. It's always so simple. It's like, I got hit by a train. Now I'm isekai man.
Bus-kun, where are you at?
Bus-kun, truck-kun, where are you?
Now it's book-kun.
So it's an interesting concept because at the beginning he's like just grinding it out. He's just becoming the greatest person he can be. But eventually it just becomes a harem and just
I
annoying.
agree. It started off with a good premise because it was like the underdog. Like
Mhm.
that was good and unique about it. The moment he stopped being an underdog is where it dropped.
And
And
then-
then when they started adding a harem.
Something I really despise in shows is when they say the main character's name over and over and over again.
Kazuma!
Naruto! Sasuke!
Kazu trash.
No, but not even like that. Not even in like dramatic ways. Just like the character going like Onisama 8 billion times, and you gotta stop.
Fact.
Malfume-sama?
Yeah, now Fumi-sama. She just keeps going. Now Fumi-sama, we gotta go eat. Now Fumi-sama, stop eating.
Stop eating.
It's annoying to me because it's like, come on, you had these voice actresses in here, and you're gonna make them say the same line over and over again.
Well,
That's more of a nitpicky for me.
my unfortunate truth is that I love Devil as a part-timer. I watched
New season,
Sword Art
baby.
and Log Horizon, but
Wait,
honestly,
they're getting a new one?
Yeah, Devil's
Yeah.
Part-Timer's
yeah,
getting a new
part-time
season.
season 2, baby, season 2.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Spice and Wolf's back on the table. I'm just saying, if it happens, there's no more rules.
Bruh.
You're preaching to the priest, kid.
Tell me about it.
We know.
I've been saying Spice of Wolf since the second season came out.
I've been saying
I've
Spice
never
and Wolf
seen
for
it, funny enough.
years.
I feel like you'd like it.
I was gonna watch it, but like Crunchyroll only had the second season.
One of those, huh?
Is that it? Did we get there?
I feel like we got everything here. I really want to
Mhm,
find a better hype show though. Maybe I'll ADR myself out of there. You know, this is a One Piece podcast.
What?
It was.
if we ever end up actually making an anime podcast, you know, you have a little taste there,
It'll be a spicy one.
right? So the final grab bag, I guess, since we're gonna end the cycle.
Recommendations.
What do I want to recommend? You know, let's go with something lighthearted today. If you're a fan of budding romances and an even bigger fan of comedy, go watch Kaguya-sama: Love is War.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Kaguya-sama.
I watched it a while back and enjoyed every bit of the slapstickiness. If you want a basic thing, the story involves a girl and a boy, both trying to get a confession from the other via mind games, training montages, and I bet you're wondering why how I got here memes. And best of all, you get introduced to the most adorable character of all time, Chika Fujiwara.
Chica.
Chica
dance, baby.
That fucking dance. I was so sad when I saw that dance originally on TikTok,
Mm-hmm.
and like seeing them all do the dance. I was so upset when they only did it once at the very end of the episode.
That's what makes it so goddamn special.
But even then, I agree. At the same time, like that shit fucking slapped.
The savage.
You know how they did that, right? Like how they did.
Yeah,
like,
they
made it look so
rotoscoped it.
smooth and yeah, they rotoscoped it. It's like holy shit.
That one person I think did most of the key animation.
That's fucking. Whew.
Hell yeah.
They give it that little taste, and then they rip it away from
The
you.
savages. It's like if we did like an actual fully produced pod with like fully customized music and like actual voice actors came in and talked, and we only did it once.
They pretended to be us.
I hope you guys liked that podcast episode last week because you're never getting it again.
Aren't they releasing a season 2 soon?
There's season 3 actually.
Or oh wait, no, my bad. Yeah, season 3.
I don't know. I haven't been caught up with the news, but I hope so because that show's really good.
It did get greenlit for season 3.
Yeah.
I do know that.
All right, that's it, right? We're good.
I think so.
Follow
Sure.
us on Twitter at Panda Sightings,
And send us emails. Panda sightings.
at gmail.com.
Hey, you can't be a robot. I'm the robot. That's my thing.
And then Instagram at Panda Sightings.
Hold on, I got to tweet. I got to tweet hashtag Kong wins or hashtag something Kong.
Not even close, baby. Nuclear power plant lizard for the win.
Dude, it's absolutely going to be Kong. I got to see it. There's no way. They've already given Godzilla like these 3 movies. Now they're going to start the Kong trilogy.
King Kong has 3 movies. This will be his 3rd movie.
Nah, it doesn't make no sense.
King Kong's a boomer. He's better get zoomed.
Monkey.
Opposable thumbs. All right, evolution.
Fucking radiation breath.
Yeah, radiation poisoning. Just insert Godzilla roar here. Not you. Quiet, you.
Oh, sorry.
No, that works. Dylan, keep that.
Keep that.
No.
God damn
I
it.
see where Dylan's bias lies. Dylan's a Kong guy too, isn't he? That son of a bitch. This is the last time I buy premium hamster food for Dylan.
Poor Dylan, man.
All right, let's stop.
He gets lizard feed from now on.
Y'all better be Godzilla out there. I see you.